So there's been kind of a couple mystery RV keys out there, and these RV keys actually go to a lock called RVLock. So if you can take a look at these two pictures and tell me what is the key blank for these two keys. We've been getting quite a few searches in Idenikey trying to figure out what the key blank part number is. So I was looking at these and moseying around, cruising around the internet a little bit, trying to figure out what the actual key blank part number is for these. And well, I couldn't really find anything. So I did what any logical or reasonable person would do, which is buy a lock. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun today and also hopefully solve a mystery on what is the key blank for these two keys. So let me go ahead, let's open this up. Let's look at it and I don't know, have a little bit of fun in the meantime and solve a problem. All right, so we'll look at this thing here. This is the lock. You know, the funny part about this is, RVLock's tagline is the original keyless handle. And the funny part about it is, although they have a bunch of keyless ones, we're talking about the key in the handle. So kind of fun. But all right, so here's the keys that came with this lock. All right, and as you can see here, at first glance, you almost want to think that it's like a BAU for Bauer key, but it is not. If you look at the milling, it's actually much, much different. So when I opened this up and I looked at this key here, and then I looked at some of the images like I showed you there, there's a key that looks just like this one. And then there's one that has a much longer neck on it, right? Much longer, almost double, it almost looks like in the photo. And so I called them and I asked them, is there a difference between the long version and the short version? And they told me there isn't. So by looking at the images, I think it's probably right. So we'll be safe there. So the next thing is I ran this key through Idenikey, this actual one right here. And let's look at the results, all right? And it came up with a couple good results. The first one was the 1611R, which I got right here. The next one it came up with is the Century SS4 key. Got one right here as well. And I don't know, what a key that popped in my head that wasn't on Idenikey's the listings is the 1678 key. And at first glance, when you look at all three of these keys next to each other, they all look fairly similar. So I thought that was pretty cool. And so I guess the big question is let's do a couple things. Let's go ahead and figure out which one of these keys fit in the actual lock. But then I got our trusty duplicator here, and let's duplicate whatever ones fit in and let's see if they actually work and figure out what is the best solution for the RVLock key. So of course, always check the original here, make sure we're good, everything's good there. Everything's good there. All right, so let's start with the first one Idenikey gave us, which is the 1611R, which is this guy right here. Actually, let me take one off the key ring here, and let's just let's line them up, and let's see what we're looking at here. All right, I mean pretty similar to me. And then the shoulders kind of cut more back on the 1611R, but let's see. All right, goes in good here, and I don't know, probably hard to see in the photo, but it's a little too long, but it does go in, so I know we can make that one work. Next up here is the SS4. Let's kind of compare it here. Okay, so this kind of has the opposite problem, which is, looks like pretty identical there. The SS4 shoulder is a little too close, right? So it's not as long as this RVLock key. Let's see how that works. Oh yeah, fits in, I would say, it fits in really nice as well there. And then lastly is my choice, the 1678. Looks really close there. Let's look here. It's a little long. It's a little on the longer side. Let's see. And this one does not, it doesn't really go in. It sticks in just a little bit. So let's get that one out of the way. No sense to ruin one of those. We got these 2 keys left. So both of these keys actually go in. One's a little long, one's a little short. Let's put it on the duplicator here. Let me cut them and let's see what kind of the best option is here. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut the 1611. So I'm gonna just line it up on the shoulder and then I'm just gonna shave it all the way down, all right? So let me get this put in here. All right, so here is the 1611R key. Let's see. Oh yeah, works great. Works great. Honestly, feels like it's, let me feel it. Yeah, I mean, it feels just about the same. Works good. All right. Let's go ahead now though and do the SS4. Now on the SS4 actually though, because the shoulder's not right, is what I'm going to do is I'm gonna tip stop, line it up, and then cut the shoulder back. All right, we got that. So what I did there is I went ahead and just cut the shoulder back a little bit by lining it up on the tip. And let's see if it works. Oh yeah, works absolutely perfect. Look at that. Well, very cool. So I think the cool part is, right, first of all, it's cool that Idenikey got them right. The cool part is, so if you encounter a RVLock key that looks like this or looks like the extra long one, then you can use either the 1611R or you can use a SS4. And that's kind of the cool beauty of the thing, right? Is you have 2 different keys you could use, right? One you have to cut the tip off a little, one you have to cut the shoulder back. But it's a real easy and simple solution with using existing stock on making sure you get a key that works for these RV locks. So I would love to know what you think in the comments below. Do you prefer to cut the shoulder back a little bit or cut a bit of the tip off? And or is there another key that you think would also work? And this would be fun to know, fun to try out. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching and we'll see you next time. Hey, before you go, I want to make sure that you know to include the hashtag Lockboss when you comment on our videos, and you automatically get hooked up to win free stuff that we give away each and every week. Tune in live here on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and find out who the lucky winners are. I'm rooting for you. We'll see ya.